In this video, I'm going to show you how to make our puff and pencil skirty pants from start to finish. If you're new to sewing in jersey fabric, I recommend reading the tips and tricks for sewing with jersey in the instruction manual. I'm going to show you how to sew these pants using only a sewing machine, not a serger or overlocker. First of all, change your needle to a stretch needle, which will make the stitches look much nicer in jersey. Set your stitch type to a narrow zigzag stitch. You will be sewing with zigzag stitches on all seams. It's a good idea to test sew on a double layer of your fabric, as you may need to adjust the tension and stitch length. First, sew each pant leg. Place the back piece of the pant leg with the right side facing up and lay the front piece on top with the right side facing down. Use clips to match the notches along the side seam. Sew the side seam from the waist down to the ankle, then sew the inseam from the crotch down to the ankle. Repeat the process for the other pant leg. Now it's time to sew the pant legs together at the crotch curve. Place one pant leg inside the other. Turn one of the pant legs right side out. Then insert it into the other pant leg, which is still wrong side out, so that the crotch curves of both legs align. Match the two crotch curves at the inner leg seam and at the waist. Distribute the rest of the fabric evenly. Sew along the entire crotch curve. Now turn the entire pair of pants right side out and press the seam allowance open and flat with an iron. Now sew the waistband. Place the two pieces right sides together, aligning the short ends. Sew them together to form one continuous waistband. Elastics vary in stretch, so now it's time to adjust the length of your elastic band. Wrap the elastic around your hips and stretch it until it feels almost too tight. Then add 4 centimeters or 1.5 inch to that measurement. This will allow room for sewing the ends together. Overlap the two ends of the elastic by 2 centimeters or 3/4 of an inch and sew them together with 2 parallel lines of stitching across the overlap. I'm going to be showing you how to sew the pants with the mini skirt attached, but you can also leave out the mini skirt. First, we're going to assemble the skirt. Place the back piece of the skirt with the right side facing up. Then place the front piece on top with the right side facing down. Sew the side seams together. Now it's time to hem the skirt. Press 2.5 centimeters or 1 inch of the bottom edge of the skirt onto the wrong side. Then sew the hem 2 centimeters or 3/4 of an inch from the edge with a slightly wider zigzag stitch. Trim away the excess seam allowance on the wrong side. Now we're going to attach the waistband. If you're making the pants without a skirt, just leave the skirt out and attach the waistband without it. Make sure the two assembled pant legs are turned right side out. Turn the skirt with the right side out and place it over the pants at the waist. Match the front and back as well as the side of the pants with the notches on the skirt. Now place your waistband around the waist of the pants, right sides together. You're going to match the seams of the waistband with the mid-front and mid-back of the pants. Also match the sides of the pants with the notches on the waistband. Your elastic will be smaller in circumference than the waist of the pants, so we need to distribute the joint elastic evenly around the waistband. First, place the part where the elastic is sewn together at the center back of the pants and secure it with a clip or pin. Then secure the opposite point of the elastic at the center front of the pants, also with a clip, and now stretch the elastic between the two secured points at the front and back until the fabric lies flat against the elastic. Secure the elastic with a clip on each side of the pants. You have now divided the elastic into 4 equal sections around the pants. Sew the elastic, waistband and skirt to the top edge of the pants all the way around. Make sure to only stretch the elastic as you sew so it spreads evenly across the fabric. Press the seam allowance open. Now it's time to sew the edge of the waistband to the pants. Fold the waistband to the inside of the pants so the elastic is hidden. If you have added the skirt, fold it up and away. From the right side, pin the waistband in place 4 cm or 1.5 inch down from the top edge of the pants, making sure you don't catch the elastic in the seam. Ensure that the waistband lies flat on the wrong side of the pants and that the side seams of the waistband and pants are aligned. Sew the waistband in place all the way around from the right side, 4 cm or 1.5 inch from the top edge of the pants. Now hem the pants. Press 2.5 cm or 1 inch off the bottom edge of each pant leg to the wrong side. Then sew the hem 2 centimeters or 3/4 of an inch from the edge. After sewing, you can trim the excess seam allowance on the wrong side. And that's it. We hope you like your skirty pants.